have you come in search of my story? Well, holy! I'm a bona fide World War II hero! Come on down and tell you about it. I was there when they bombed Pearl Harbor, when the U.S. entered the war. I was there at the Battle of Bulge, and I was there when they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Come on down and tell you my story. Oh, how did that start again? I remember now, it was 8 a.m. December 7th, 1941, and I was having a heck of a vacation in Honolulu, Hawaii.
I sure do hope a war starts soon. I'm John War, and I really do love war. War is kind of my whole thing. Love it. All about that war. Yep.
Those Japanese came specifically to ruin my vacation. I, of course, went to grab my gun and shot at least 50 planes out of the sky with just 6 bullets. My heroic deed was in vain, though, as 49 crashed into the USS Arizona and 1 into the USS Virginia. Then they attacked the USS Oklahoma with their torpedoes. But before they reached the deck, I hopped aboard to toss the torpedoes elsewhere.
Now do like a fist bump.
Then the USS Oklahoma took over. When I got back to shore, the planes were still in the sky, so I shot them all down. They, however, landed on more than 180 aircraft we kept in Pearl Harbor, a small price to pay for wiping out their entire fleet. After the attack, I swam to Washington to inform my good friend FDR.
I love my stamp collection. The blue is my favorite.
Frankie, old boy, it's your pal John War. I'm here to talk to you about something.
The John War, buddy old pal, buddy John. Well, what did you need to talk about?
You know in Japan, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that whole Pearl Harbor thing that happened? He was on vacation and they bombed it.
Oh, what?
They bombed
Did
Pearl
they
Harbor.
bomb Pearl Harbor?
They did. It was pretty uncool.
John War, buddy old chum, buddy old pal, Fred Slice, Home Slice Dog. What should we do?
Well, since it was so uncool of them, I think we should start a war.
Start a
Or
war?
just join the war. There already is a... Did you know there's a war going on?
There's a war going on?
Yeah, there's weird Europeans.
Oh.
Anyways, I think we should join in.
Really? We should join in and explore? Like, I think that's a good idea. You never give up on good advice, John.
Yes, and I think it'd be cool if you really ran in home about how we should never forget Pearl Harbor as it is my idea, and mention to say that it is my idea, and have it go down in history that it was my idea for you to say that.
Hello, buddy old chum, buddy pal, John Slice, Ham Slice, Fred Slice Dog. I can always count on you.
We're kind of besties, you know. Place is hard. Well, after the events of Pearl Harbor, I decided to take a little bus trip to the most boring place on earth, Ohio. However, it didn't exactly look like Ohio. For starters, everyone called it the Ardennes region, and everyone wore funny clothes and lived in those trenches in the ground. Food was awful, and everyone just kept talking about Nazis. But I knew better. After all, there is no Nazis in Ohio. It was around a couple of days that there I realized something on December 16th, 1944.
This isn't Ohio. It's Detroit! do you think you're doing out of battle?
Battle?
Battle!
What's that? Maggie? Who are you?
I'm the general here. Where did you get that gun?
That guy.
Well, I don't remember. Ask.
And with that, I participated in the Battle of Bulge, or as I like to call it, a normal day in Detroit. The battle took place between Belgium and Luxembourg along the Allied defensive line, while the Nazis pushed all along it. The North held up, being protected by yours truly, and just as equally protected was the southern border, which was also protected by me. But as the middle caved in the advance, creating a noticeable bulge. Since all the German forces ended up in mass, it created a literal bloodbath. Yet this would never compare to the Battle of Fort Notre Dame.
The assault is going perfectly. Do you not agree?
Yes, I agree. Thank God all our forces are captured at this one bulge. I feel as if the Allies will soon be defeated.
Of course, of course. Luckily, John Ward.
While most people say that the U.S. 2nd Armored Division stopped the German assault, this is false because it was actually me who pushed them back. And with that, the bloodiest battle that America has ever participated in occurred that day, with over 100,000 German casualties. Of the 175,000, 75% were caused by me, hurting friend and foe alike. But that's okay, we all make mistakes in the art of passion. So after all the fighting, I was pretty pooped, but Japan was going insane since they were losing. So we had to take some drastic measures. As the head engineer of the Manhattan Project, named after me, John Manhattan War, I decided to put all this work on nuclear bombs to the test.
Oh, what's going on, Eric? My good old pal, my good old buddy, old friend. You know those, like, large nuclear bombs we just made? What if we used them?
But, John Moore, if we drop those nukes, won't it have lasting and dangerous effects on the town we hit?
Nah! There's something like, not for you just like Hiroshima and Kokoro, like, no, like 10 people live there. It's really not that big a deal.
Just Hiroshima?
And Kokoro.
Okay. Yeah,
Step
that's like...
two. Two's better than one.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
The plane that dropped the first nuke, Little Boy, was piloted by Paul Tibet. I rode on the wing to ensure a precise strike. We dropped in at 8:15 a.m. and dang, that sure was a big bomb. After 3 more days without the Japanese surrender, I rode on the wing of a plane piloted by Charles Sweeney to Kokura. However, the clouds were thick, so we may have overshot to Nagasaki. But it's no big deal. We dropped the Fat Man at 11:02 that morning. Sounds like my ex-wife. Overall, wasn't that bad. It was only like a couple hundred people. I mean, like, it wasn't that bad. On that day, August 15th, 1945, Japan surrendered, and they called it VJ Day after me, John VJ War. And that was Japan. Oh, but we haven't even talked about how I took Europe. I went to the Battle of Alsace, saw Hitler, and looked at the Paris Peace Conference. Well, my main goal was to find Hitler, but I took a little detour towards Ozak during about May 25th, 1945. There was a bit of a battle going on with some people. I didn't really pay much attention. I just solved the whole thing right away.
We are the Assassins, and we have the stronghold.
Look at this wall.
Oh, wait a minute. I was a partisan. We're in a war. This is real bad. I'm gonna have to launch a defense attack. Whew, that was rough, but we partisans got some reinforcements. New battalions, new artillery. Let's get them. No, you don't. He's really bad. That's right. I just secured this stronghold, and that's the end of European conflict in World War II.
Oh, my amazing and wonderful husband Hitler, who's never done anything morally questionable ever. What shall we do? Our escape to the Bavarian Alps and live the rest of our days peacefully. We never speak to any other human being until one day someone discovers our dark secret and we're executed brutally. But that might kill you. Okay.
Hitler! I'm John Worf. Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay, let's all quiet down. For 7 months, we've just been pointing and screaming at each other, usually blaming Germany for everything. It's time we actually get some work done. Any ideas?
Shrimp on the Bobby, Cracker Wallaby, Kangaroo Jack, and the Shrimp on the Bobby, and Crikey.
Okay, not bad. You over there. Fine, but you already got land from Romania. Fine, take Northern Slovakia. Fine.
Blimey, the Beatles, Mary Poppins in it, eh?
Alright, can we get any non-land related changes here? Yes, Soviet Union? Does anyone else want money from Italy? Everyone, quiet down. You'll all get money from Italy, alright? Any other suggestions? Let me guess. You want money from Hungary, don't you? Of course it's Hungary. Does anyone else want money?
And that's the story of World War II by me, John Worf. Oh, but wait, there's a little bit more. There was this one time
The Soviet Union, and I was really hungry for some tapioca, so I went downstairs to my fridge and opened it up, and inside there was Joseph Stalin, and I saw him there. I respect him so